What does it mean to be perfectly loved? This is a question I have personally wrestled with. Upon my reflections today, upon the life of Michael Joseph Atkinson, my grandfather, who we celebrate, I have found a partial answer to this. Throughout the 19 years I've known him, he has been a dedicated, loving, and authentic influence in my life and the lives of countless others. I'm sure you all here have many stories to share, but today I'm going to share my perspective as one of his firstborn grandchildren. Michael Atkinson has been a servant throughout the entirety of his life, loving both his children, grandchildren, and even friends and strangers. His unspoken motto is to be a servant leader, to be humble and to put the needs of others before his own. Michael Atkinson was an amazing father, husband to Margaret, and father of 8 different children, including my own father. This might seem crazy and a little too much to handle for most people, which might be true, but my grandfather took this responsibility on with joy, with passion. Despite the numerous kids, all the different names to remember, he would come home every single day from a long day of work and sit down at the dinner table and spend time sharing his life and hearing from his children. I'm sure this could have been quite a spectacle as he would mix different foods such as spaghetti and vanilla ice cream, but this all added to the joy and the atmosphere which he brought with him. There's no doubt how much he loved his children. Through building toys for them with his woodworking skills, adding a lot onto the house so they'd have more room to play, these all show his great love and dedication for them. But it doesn't stop there, for even as they grew up, he continued to love them. Walking Meg's dogs as she went on through her work, helping Mike find a job in a difficult time for him, and celebrating Jamie's accomplishments of getting into medical school. There's no doubt that Michael Atkinson put the needs of his children before his own and took a passion in everything they did. Michael was also an amazing grandfather. I am one of the older of his 16 grandchildren. Throughout my time as knowing him, I've had so many great memories, from going to mass with him and him taking me out to eat afterwards and calling me a good man, to going to air shows with him and my father. All these memories, all these things that I've done with him have shown his love for me, his dedication. And playing Uno with his various grandchildren and learning the new things going on that they might know and he might not understand shows his love and his dedication to them. Finally, Michael Joseph Atkinson is an amazing friend. When people moved in across the street with a difficult home life, he was the one to invite the kids over to play football and to have warm, home-cooked meals at his house on his dollar. When a friend's dad passed away, he stepped in and was a father figure to her. So many stories like this are shared, like when he helped out with his prison ministry, taking care of those who society had turned their backs on, helping homeless people by giving them rides to a homeless shelter, and then helping out with various soup kitchens. It is obvious that Michael Atkinson lived by loving others and by welcoming them all, not pushing certain people away. He would let missionaries and priests and different people who were in need come to his house and stay overnight, and shared his family with them. This is the true servanthood that I hope to embody myself one day. I know you all have stories that could likely fill the rest of this day, but one thing is certain. All these stories have something in common, and that is Michael Atkinson's attitude, his love and his passion for life and for others, to put others before him, to keep their needs on a pedestal and his much lower. We've been given this example, but now the choice is how can we honor him and respect him? And that is by living this out. Thank you.